Okay. That's interesting. Okay. No audio. No audio.
No audio.
No audio. Oh.
Oh.
Sorry.
Sorry.
What's up, boys and girls? This is just this is not a regular episode. Just testing out the C920 using OBS. I'm keeping the audio quality. Keeping this video. Sorry, there's this is distortion in the audio. I can hear in my headphones. I'm listening to the live stream, and it's a delay between that and when I'm recording. So today I'm just testing my Logitech C920 web camera, and I'm also testing the software. You can see the text on the top, and in the bottom you have the coffee with Vinny, and I'm also trying this text thing. So if you want to ask questions, you just go right ahead. But this is again, this is not a regular episode. This is more of a test thing. So just so you know. Okay, this is cool. So I've connected to my iPad because I just want to see how this looks in the eyes of regular viewers. So looks like this. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna work on a couple of things here today. I have my coffee. Again, if you have questions, you just go ahead and ask them, and I'll look into the messages from whenever I see them. It's kind of weird. I have a weird setup here. Like I have the OBS app that's streaming this thing, and I got my iPad just to see if the live stream is actually live, because there wasn't. This is part 2, because on part 1 it just ended abruptly, and it took me a couple of minutes before I realized that it wasn't streaming. So I need to have this I need to have my iPad next to me just to know that it's actually recording. It's just. You just need to, So I'm just gonna test the chat window. If you want to help me out, you could be so kind to write in the chat window just to whatever, just say hello or something, because I'm trying to get the chat window in the video file to work for me. For some reason though, it's not. I just don't know why. I'm gonna try something. Something is happening. Though. It's a lot of fun to stream, you know, but it's difficult. It's kind of difficult, though. Let's see if I can get this damn thing to work. Okay, there we have the chat window. That's nice, but I'm working on something. It's like a transparent chat window that I'm trying to get to work. I haven't been able to for a while though. Messages could be let's see, let's call it 28. I'm just mumbling here. I'm sorry guys, but it's again, it's something that I'm working on. Just gonna put in like transparency code in OBS so that I'm trying to fix that window, so we'll see how it works. Come on. Yeah. See, this is what I was trying for. So if you don't mind like writing comments, it'll be really cool. Otherwise, I have no choice but to comment myself. Testing to comments. Looking good so far. Blah blah blah. Gonna switch things around. I think I want this thing to be here. And I think I want this test window can be somewhere like here. Gonna move it up a bit. That's more like it. What's cool about me testing this on the iPad is also that I get to see, you know, what it looks like on a smartphone or, in this case, a tablet. Yeah, the size of the letters look pretty good. I'm kind of satisfied with that. And I gotta tell you, like, the Logitech C920 really is a most amazing it's the most amazing web camera. I really want to be able to just stream from my smartphone, but it just seems that as much breakthrough as we have, as much, you know, Apple and Google are trying to sell the image that smartphones are amazing, and they are, there are just a couple of things that the smartphone can't really seem to do in a good way. Like, for instance, you know, stream in nice way, because I tested a couple of streams and the image quality just was horrible. And to be honest, I'm not quite sure I like the audio here. I'm just gonna listen into my audio on my iPad. Okay, there's a bit of compression in the audio. I hope that you enjoy that I put in a music track into the live stream. I'm kind of happy about that, actually, that I managed to get it working. It just feels more, I don't know, it just feels more homey somehow. I mean, if you watch my videos, there is a certain feel to it. Like, every YouTuber is trying to create like an atmosphere, and I have my little atmosphere. I have, you know, the teal and purples color behind me, you know, so I think the music sort of fits it. You know, I can't have like country music in the background here because it would just not work. I'm just gonna listen a bit to the, I'm just gonna see if the level of the background music is good. It's pretty good. I like it. It's I was afraid that it would be too loud, so I made it a bit less loud than I normally do. But you know, when I would be streaming, making a regular video. but this works really great. So OBS, if you're into like streaming, if you have your own channel, I could definitely recommend OBS. And I have to do like a small shout out to a YouTuber who's making great tutorials. Now he's really big, so he doesn't even know who I am. But he did actually reply on a comment that I did earlier today. So it's his name is Nick Nimmin. Nick the Great. He makes these tutorials, top YouTuber apps. I actually been in contact with his brother, who's also having a channel, and they both make amazing content. Amazing content. They make sort of YouTuber tutorials for people who want to start YouTubing. So it's obviously it's good for me because I'm not good with this live streaming stuff. So that's why I really enjoy their channel. So yesterday Marcus was here and Mr. Schmidt, and we had a lot of fun. We did a bit of live streaming. We talked about Android versus iPhone. I think I won. iPhone is better. And we just hung out. We're talking about this movie project that we're working on. It's a sort of a series, but it's very hush-hush at the moment, so I can't talk that much about that. Another thing that I can mention also is that we did a couple of episodes that we'll be releasing throughout those couple of months, this couple of weeks actually, a couple of episodes. Because as you know, I'm getting there. I'm getting closer and closer to reaching 4,000 hours of watch time on my channel. And I'm really excited about that. I'm really happy, really proud, and you know, I worked hard, even though I don't believe in hard work. It's a kind of a paradox, I guess. Like, you know, me and Oliver, we talk about this a lot. Like, you know, hard work, and I don't believe in hard work, and I still don't. I still think that if you're doing something that feels like hard work, you should be doing something else. And I can tell you, like, technically speaking, yes, I have been working really hard. I've been working every evening, every morning before work, on the weekends, like for hours and hours and hours. I've spent so much time into this, but it hasn't felt like work. It's felt like I've just really been enjoying it. That's the way it should feel for most people when they're passionate about something. And that's the best way I can describe the way that I'm feeling regarding this whole thing. So yeah, so no, I'm actually pretty happy about how things have been working out. I'm almost there. I'm getting really close, and after that we'll see what happens. I've been thinking a lot about the pace of my channel, and when I say pace, I mean how many episodes per day I am releasing. There is a part of me that wants to slow down and just release one episode per day and sort of put more work into it, more thought into it, because the downside of, you know, releasing many episodes is you kind of get more quantity and quality, but when you just put a little bit of mind behind the video, it just becomes infinitely better, and you get a lot more views. So, but on the other hand, I know that the YouTube algorithm prefers the channels that publish a lot with a high frequency. So that's also a reason why I want to. But I made a commitment. I made a decision. Like, oh, you know, speaking of that, the commitment. My mind is all over the place. But a commitment is that I'm gonna release 1,000 videos this year, and I plan to. I'm way ahead of schedule, so it's working really great. But I still feel like that I should. I don't know, focus a bit more on quality. Just give me a second. I just need to invite someone to this live stream. It's not going to be like someone is actually here. I just saw that he's online. I'm going to see if he wants to come and join and help me test the chat window, because there aren't too many viewers at the moment. So let's see how that goes. Let's see. How can I share a link? So many things, and when it comes to live streaming, I just flat out just don't know how to do things. So, yeah, should be looking pretty damn good. No, so I mean, you know, I have these ideas, and on the one hand, I'm thinking about making more videos per day, and because I also want to make a lot of videos, but there's this other part of me that wants to focus more on quality. So it's difficult. It's kind of tricky. Like, what are you gonna do? I don't know. I'm just rolling with it. At the moment, I'm just testing out, seeing how it goes with live streams and stuff. And I don't know. Oh, we have 3 viewers now. That's cool. I'm wondering if it's that friend of mine. No, I don't really mind, you know, that I don't have many viewers, especially on my live streams, because I know that a lot of people come back to these videos and watch them later. That's not really what this is about. The reason I was kind of hoping there would be more people today, because I just wanted to see if the chat window is working. You know, the one that you can see in the video up here, I think. It's kind of hard to know, you know. It's mirrored everything, sort of, and it's not. It seems like the streaming window on my iPad is still working, so that's kind of nice. I have a confession to make. I've ordered another webcam. It's true. I just got this webcam, and I'm thinking about getting another. Actually, the thought is already gone. I've actually already ordered another camera, and it is the camera that I did mention that I really wanted, the Logitech Brio, which streams in 4K. It's not to stream in 4K, although in the future, if bandwidth increases, it will be cool to have a webcam that can do that. No, the reason why I am thinking about, actually thought about, and why I actually ordered the Brio is because I'm actually thinking about making all my episodes like this, like just, I'm not talking about just streaming, I'm talking about actually filming my episodes using the webcam. And you might be asking, but why, Vinny? Why would you want to do that? The image quality can't be, it's obviously not better than when you're using your camera. Well, you see, the problem with my camera is I have to remove the memory card, put it in the computer, and it's a hassle, you know, it's a hassle to take it out and to upload it into a video editing software, and then it just takes too much time. So I want to avoid doing stuff like that. My plan for the next phase of VinGin, the VinGin 2.0 as I keep calling it, is to, and I think I mentioned this before, is that I want to basically avoid editing. Truth. Like, I'm thinking actually about using OBS, because OBS allows me to edit while I'm recording. And once I'm done recording, I could just like upload it, you know. There is no delay there, and I just think it's a more effective way, and it's more hands-on for the content. Now I know the discussion that's people are thinking like, but what about production value? What about cutting and stuff and editing? And you know, I'm like Chris Prillo on this one. I don't think it matters. Like, don't get me wrong, I enjoy a good video, I enjoy production value, I appreciate it, but I still don't think it is that important. I just don't. I don't think that people who watch my videos do it for the production value. They do it because they like the content, they like my personality, you know, or I can't imagine anybody watching my channel doing it for the production value. Now, if you flip the situation and say something like, oh, well, then you can just increase the production value and have more people come to your channel. Well, if I do that, then it's just glitter, you know, it just proves my point. I should be focusing on the content and not, you know, the glitter. And I can just imagine somebody watching this and thinking, oh, well, then why did you get the 4K webcam, huh? Why can't you just use the webcam that you have right now? Look, the Brio, I'm not even sure I'm going to shoot in 4K on the Logitech Brio. The reason I got that one is it does have better low-light performance. I'm shooting indoors. The low-light performance on this thing is actually very nice, but I think I can do better. And it has nothing to do with resolution. It's just a matter of getting a camera that works better, because this the Logitech C920, it's like 6 years old or something like that. It's very cheap. Like, I got it for $50, so I'm not unsatisfied with it or anything like that. I'm just saying that quality, you know, just I'm still focusing on content. That's what I want to do. That's my goal. That's what I want to do in life. You know, I made a decision, so to speak. My friend doesn't want to come to my live stream. He's saying that his internet connection in Germany is not good. I think he's just making it up because he doesn't want to watch my live stream. Yeah, he says he has 64 kilobits. Such a liar. Well, this is really cool though. OBS, as I mentioned before, I'm this episode, this live stream episode, this Coffee with Vinny is mostly about testing the C920 and OBS, and I finally got it working. Like, I've been doing a couple of these test runs, which have been on in a private, so you won't be able to watch them. And then I did that first part, and something just happened. Like, it just melted, because you can do so many settings in OBS. You can like set how much bandwidth is being transcoded. Right now I'm at about 1,600 kilobytes per second, if that tells you anything. Certainly doesn't tell me anything. I'm a geek, but I'm not that much of a geek. So no, as I'm saying, like, I'm really hoping to get the most out of OBS, because I think that I could, like, I can put in intros and outros in these episodes. And that's really practical for me, because, as I mentioned, that way I could edit while I'm recording, which would mean a lot to me. And, you know, I get it. Like, I totally get how people want to, they want me to probably focus a bit more on the production quality in general. But as I said, it's just not for me. Like, I'm just not feeling it. I keep repeating myself, so I'm gonna move on to different subjects. Different subjects. Okay, let's see now. Ooh, I totally missed something. Yesterday was the release of OnePlus 6, the new smartphone from OnePlus. And I should probably check it out and see how... I mean, I already know what it's going to have. It's going to have small bezels, it's going to be water resistant, and that's going to have an ugly notch at the top. I already know that. So, let's see if I was actually right. Oh, no, it hasn't actually been released. Sorry. Well, this is embarrassing. And this is live even. It's actually on the 16th of May. I was dead certain it would be yesterday. So, oh, so strange. Could I have changed it? And this is the funny thing, you know, when you made a mistake, you still, in your head, you're trying to figure out a way to see if you were actually right from the start. So weird. Well, it's going to be interesting. I hope it doesn't get too expensive. And also, soon I can assume that Google Pixel 3 will be released. It's going to be probably in October, I think. I made a video about that, about rumors about the Google Pixel 3. But, you know, me, I'm saving up my money for the next iPhone. It's interesting, though, because I don't want the new iPhone. I really don't. But it's just, if I was smart, I would really just, I mean, the only complaint I have about my smartphone is it doesn't have a big enough screen and the battery is not good. So I could just get the iPhone 7 Plus. And I could get it real cheap right now. But no, I always want the latest. Now I could get the iPhone 8. I could get the 4K and 60 FPS. But the next iPhone, the iPhone 11, is probably going to have something more, and I'm going to probably want that instead. So, it's, man, people can really be stupid sometimes. I'm saying this about myself, like, I'm talking about minimalism a lot, or at least I did last year, and I'm still really into it. I'm still really into, you know, minimalism. It's just that minimalism can be freaking boring sometimes too, you know? Like, minimalism is cool and it works. I can absolutely vouch for it, like it totally works, but sometimes you just want some fancy stuff in your life. But, you know, I get the whole thing, you know, with when you die alone. You can't take any of the stuff with you. I can't take my iPhone to heaven or hell, probably. Whatever the afterlife is, whatever, if there is an afterlife, even if there isn't, there is nothing that you will have forever. So all this stuff is just stuff. I know this, but why can't I fit it into my thick skull? Why can't I? You know when you know better and you still don't do better. You know that feeling? Like, I feel that all the time. I'm just thinking, like, I'm saving up money for the next iPhone. And it's gonna probably cost like $1,000. $1,000? I already have a smartphone. Like, I get it, you know, if your car breaks down and you need a new car, that's something. But a smartphone, this one works. It's not bad in any way. I'm just, ugh. It's sad. And what's even worse is that, like, it will take me a month and then I'll just feel the same way about the iPhone 11 as I do about the iPhone 7, which is, it's a great phone, but it's just as good as the previous one. I'll be honest, like, when I had the iPhone 6, it worked just fine. It was fast. The camera was okay. It didn't shoot 4K, but honestly, I don't shoot that much 4K with my smartphone. Because my mirrorless Panasonic G7 is still way better. So it's ridiculous. It's really ridiculous. Sundays. Apple's stock is at record levels. $183 for one single stock. That's a lot of money for a stock. Warren Buffett is investing in Apple. That's interesting. Probably gonna ruin it. I have some bad experience with Warren Buffett. I haven't met the guy personally, but I've worked at a company that he did buy once, and things just got a lot worse. Fact. There is a microphone bug in iPhone 7. That's interesting for me because I have the iPhone 7. Well, bugs. All these tech stuff, they have bugs. It's annoying. It really is. But I don't know. That's the world of tech, I guess. It didn't. I don't know. It didn't always feel like that. Like I think that there was a time. No, you know, this is just a typical thing. We all do this. We always think it used to be better. It was never better. Technology was never better. It never had a higher standard. There were bugs and kinks and all sorts of things. Today you can at least do updates on software. You couldn't in the past. So it's I'm drinking coffee, in case you're wondering. It is a Coffee with Vinny episode. I wonder what we'll trade if we'll change the name of these episodes in case I ever stop drinking coffee. I want to stop drinking coffee. It's just sometimes it feels like it can't be good, all that coffee, you know what I mean? I didn't eat coffee when I was a kid. It's like smoking, you know. I quit smoking, but I remember when I was smoking, I used to go around and think like, I can't imagine living without these cigarettes. I can't believe how I could live my life as a kid. Because when I was a kid, I didn't smoke, obviously. That was something that happened when I got older. I got a bit dumber. Anyway, and today I don't smoke. I don't miss it. I mean, I sometimes do miss it. The experience of just going outside, having a sit down on your porch and having a cigarette. I miss that, but I still do that. I everything except lighting a cigarette. I just go outside and just sit on the porch. Instead, I have like a coffee with me. But I'm just saying. I mean, I think there was a time before coffee. But then again, when I was a kid, I had a lot of sugar. Like, I ate candy like there was no stopping me, like, at all. So, just gonna test to see if the chat window is working. I'm not mad at you for not writing anything. I'm just assuming that the three of you who are actually watching this, you are probably watching on a smartphone and you are unable to comment. That's my guess. It's interesting. Like every time I see it, like when I study my analytics, my YouTube analytics, and I see that the majority of people watch my videos on a smartphone, not a tablet, a smartphone, I think it's weird. Like, I think it's so weird. I don't do that. Like, I hardly ever watch videos on my smartphone because when I'm outside, when I have my smartphone, I have a very, how should I put this? The money that I'm paying for my operator, I have like 4 gigabytes per month. I could afford more, and I have had more once. I once had like 20 gigabytes per month. But the reason why I'm doing this is two. One, I want to save money, like going from you know, $30 to $10 per month. That's a lot of savings on a year, on 10 years, you know. So, you know, I don't miss it. I can watch a video if I really want to, but most of the time I download videos and I watch them offline. I'm using an app called AV Player. It's a really good app, and I have a lot of like motivation videos and stuff like that. So I watch them when I'm on the bus or the train. But I don't know, like I can't believe it. Like people, they watch YouTube videos, or is it that you have a smartphone at home and you watch your videos on your smartphone from home? Because I would never watch a video on my smartphone if I was at home. I have several computers. I would rather watch it on the TV. But I don't know, I guess we're all just different. And, you know, I'm happy that we're all different. I really am. It just surprises me, as I said, it just really surprises me, like, boggles my mind that most people, a majority of my viewers, watch these videos on their smartphones. Just strange. Just, that's what I think. Not judging it at all. Like, I think it's cool. Like I've said before, I'm sort of dreaming of a time when I can use nothing but a smartphone. The freedom I would have then would be off the chart. How long have I been streaming now? This wasn't actually supposed to be a long stream. It was just a test of the C920 because I was just so unsatisfied with the quality yesterday with Mr. Schmidt. Not that Mr. Schmidt did anything wrong. It was just that I felt that the image quality was bad. Something was weird with the audio. I don't know what the hell was wrong. I'm still not completely certain that I like the audio. I'm just gonna have a little listen on my iPad, but I don't think I like the audio. So I'm just testing to speak into this microphone, just to test it. Hello, hello, hello. And I'm gonna talk like this from a distance. There's a delay. It's weird. Like, I can't hear the super amazing quality. I think maybe my compression is worse in my OBS, but I don't want to change those settings too much because right now I think I'm pretty. I don't want to change it. I think it would break my this podcast apart. I probably could increase the audio quality because I think that audio quality is way more important on my channel, considering that I'm not that pretty. Oh god. Okay, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, we're gonna check how long I've been streaming today. Oh, we've been streaming for almost 40 minutes now. That's insane. It's insane. Again, I just wish we had more messages. I really like to see more messages on this chat window. So if you have a computer, it would be cool if you could switch over to your computer. I can't believe, is it really that you can't chat through an iPhone or a tablet? What if you switch it like this? Is there really no way to put comments? It's ridiculous. No, you can. Look, look. At the bottom of the screen, there is Top Chat. Press it, and you can type. Look, I'm just gonna prove it to you. Test. Boom. It's gonna appear in the window. It absolutely works. So I don't want to hear this whole thing that you can't chat from your smartphone. Oh, but yeah, this is an iPad. What about the iPhone? All right, I'll test the iPad also. The iPhone, I'll test the iPhone, see if I can put comments in the chat window. Let's see now. I need to find my YouTube app. I need to make it quiet. Got my stream here on my iPhone. And yeah, there is a top chat at the bottom. And here I can write comments. Testing a comment from my iPhone. It is possible. It is absolutely possible. I'm pretty certain, I don't have an Android device laying around here, but I'm damn certain that you could comment from an Android smartphone also. It would be just weird if you couldn't. So, man, I gotta tell you, like, I'm so furiously happy with that line made no sense. Furiously happy, but I just said it. I did it. But I'm just furiously happy about the fact that I can live stream in such good image quality. Now I just have to do a small tweaks and adjustments to make it even better. So we're gonna turn off this live stream because I need to get something to eat. I mean, I've been streaming for 45 minutes almost. So at the end of all of this, I'm just gonna put in a outro in the live stream and you're just gonna see how it goes. So hope you had a smashing time, and if you watched this far, then I wanted to personally thank you. It means a lot from the heart. Time for that transition over to my outro.
Okay, that was it. Hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, see that like button, smash it! And I got some freakishly awesome videos coming up. Better subscribe so you don't miss a beat. I'll see you later. Peace.